から潔く盗んだものを返して。私の名前はエミリア。ただのエミリアよ。ありがとうスバル。私を助けてくれて。
この服選んだやつは分かってる。
何のことだかわからないけど、くだらない。恥ずかしいからはっきり言わないの。こんなことしかできないから。大変だったね。
Alright, today I got the half-elf and candidate for the royal selection to rule the kingdom, Emilia from ReZero, the elegant beauty version made by Kadokawa. While I do like Emilia in the anime, I never really considered buying a figure of her. However, this one caught my eye because I love the dress design given to her, and since there's a new season coming out sometime this year, I figured it was about time to get an Emilia figure. Plus, there was a Rem version of this figure as well, and I thought they looked great together. First thing to check out was the lamp it comes along with. Looks pretty cool. Next is the main body itself. I really liked how it turned out. However, the only small nitpick I had about this figure is that she's missing one of her shoes, but that's something I can easily overlook. Love the pose she's in, and the dress is probably my favorite part of the figure. Face expression looks great, and I absolutely adore how the hair turned out. Then the base itself, which is the desk that Emilia is sitting on. Also, nothing needs to be connected to the main figure, only the lamp needs to be connected. The figure from the base to the head is roughly 9.5 inches in height. And that's pretty much it for the assembling. And now for a quick display. The figure did cost 180 USD, with the shipping being $66, but that's with the RAM included as well. I absolutely adored how this figure turned out, and I really wish they did a version for RAM as well. Emilia is one of those characters I knew the name and the appearance of before watching the anime, but I didn't know anything about the character, other than she's one of the main characters alongside Subaru. So it was interesting to learn about her personality as I watched the anime, and I didn't really expect her to be so energetic and childish, I guess. I expected her to be more cold or mature since she is an elf, something akin to Frieren as an example. I haven't read the light novels, so I'm curious to learn what is her exact relation to the Witch of Envy, Satella, if there's any at all since their appearance are said to be identical, and they both seem to love Subaru as well. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan of Emilia in Season 1, but that's mostly because other characters shine more brightly, those like Subaru, Ram, Krush, Wilhelm for examples. However, I found Emilia's development in Season 2 to be my favorite part of the season. I have mentioned before that I like Season 1 over Season 2, mostly because Season 1 was consistently great throughout the episodes, while Season 2 was more of a roller coaster, some peak episodes that overshadowed Season 1, but slower episodes that made me confused on what was actually happening, but that's mostly on me of course. But Emilia was one of the great things about it. Seeing Emilia confronting her past in the trials was intriguing and made me want to learn more about her as she eventually got the courage to pass the trials. Her interactions with Echidna was also interesting and funny, as Echidna is constantly bullying and mocking Emilia, yet it didn't bother her at one bit, or Emilia just plays along with Echidna, which I really liked. Also, one of my favorite moments, nothing too huge, but when Emilia had a hard time completing the first trial, she always broke down in tears. However, when Subaru killed himself after being taken by the Witch of Envy, he awoke and seemed to be afraid of Emilia, which allowed Emilia to comfort him instead of breaking down herself. I found that moment pretty sweet and awesome of Emilia. I think that was like episode 10 of Season 2. Almost misses during the recording, don't really know what this is, maybe a fan. And before ending this video, I wanted to show some comparison shots to the Ram figure as well, and if I were to choose, I think the Ram figure looks far better in my opinion, yet they both look amazing together. I'm now reaching the end of this video, really satisfied how this figure turned out, and honestly, I've been looking for more Emilia figures recently. However, I'll probably wait until season 3 airs before I decide to buy another Emilia figure. It's a shame she didn't get a bunny suit release, similar to the Ram and Ram. Would really like a 1/4 scale Emilia figure. I've truly grown to like Emilia as a character after rewatching season 2 a few times, and I'm super excited to see season 3, because it seems to revolve around the royal selection. Plus, I want to see the new dynamics between the characters because a lot happened during season 2. I want more time between the bros of Subaru, Otto, and Garfield. What is Roswell gonna do now? I want Rem to return, and see more Ram's sharp remarks. And finally, to see how Subaru and Emilia's relationship develops. Until then, thank you for watching, and see you for the next one. Can't wait for season 3.
写真撮りたい。
ラムはまぶたに焼き付けておくわ。